Hi, my name is Michael Wright. I'm with Exit Inspired Real Estate, and I'm a licensed broker in the Sunshine State. Real estate has been a passion of mine since day one. I love the entire process of it, being a bodyguard for someone, getting to know them, and then being able to show them that you don't have to read every line in the entire contract. You don't have to look at every corner, because that's my job. I'm here to help you. I'm here to protect you, and so that you can enjoy more of the process rather than being stressed out the entire time. I got into real estate whenever I had moved from Australia. I lived there for a year to experience the country, and when I moved back to Florida, I had an experience with somebody that seemed like they were a robot. They went through the motions. I signed, we closed, and it just wasn't the right experience for me. And they were a top producer. And so I really felt at that moment that if they're a top producer here in this market, they could use somebody like me, because they might not know that that's even out there, that somebody can actually care about them before they do their paycheck. And that's what I'm all about, is being able to help them through it, getting to know them, and them not being worried about that I'm just worried about a paycheck. If it doesn't work for you, we don't have to do it. And I think that's what builds that trust wall up. I'm a big believer that if you're a good person, that's all you need to be in order to be successful no matter what you do. Just be a good person, care for them, and do your job. Outside of real estate, I coach cheerleading and gymnastics at a local gym in Clay County. And the way I got into it is I actually started in USA Gymnastics, trampoline and tumbling. I competed at the national level. I was loving it, doing a great job. My sister joined cheerleading, and I watched her do that and was just obsessed with it immediately. And so I ended up going in, applying for a coaching job. I started coaching when I was 15. And from that point forward, it has just been the love of my life. Coaching specifically for me is just a way to get away, and it's a way to reconnect back to life in general and people. When my sister was 20 years old, she was on a motorcycle with her boyfriend was driving, and she was coaching at a local gym at that time. I also was then coaching, and it was just such a great time for me and my family, because we were all in the same area. We were working, we were going to school. She was getting married, she was engaged, and he was driving too fast, her boyfriend was. And so they went over a hill and went through a red light. They couldn't stop in time because he was going too fast. So they hit a curb through the light. They didn't actually hit a car, and she ended up being airlifted. And so I was actually coaching at the All-Star Gym, doing a private lesson at the time to help this kid out learn her back handspring. Got a call and immediately went to the hospital. Long story short, that was probably the hardest time ever. If you've ever lost like a family member, you'll understand how dark that can get, especially when it's direct, and parents know, it was my sister, much less my mom and what she went through. So I know that a lot of people can relate to that. And I think that through those times, it's made me stronger. Even though I was in my darkest place, even though I had lost my job at the time and I didn't know where I was gonna go, I was able to get out of that and become where I'm at today, successful, being able to step up. That's why I really feel like I connect with people on a different level, just because I get it. It doesn't matter what they've gone through. I understand when they're in pain, and I don't judge them for it. And so I just really think that that's what makes me a lot different than everybody else. Family is so important to me. I put my heart and soul into everything that I do, and I hope you'll come be a part of my family too. To find out more, visit exitinspiredrealestate.com.